Live? Are we live now? Good to go? Numbers counting down, so I'm guessing we're good to go. Listen up, Rangers, over the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. Moved things around a little bit since the last live stream. I'm not in the corner anymore, and I actually can kind of have my studio lighting. Problem is might be a little shaky on my review table here, but we're gonna box some things today. And yes, I wasn't expecting to see Colin so soon because what we had like the prototype stuff go up recently, and then it was just like, bam, showed up at a Walmart. Which ours got like quite a few of them in, which was super cool. So he's hopefully won't be so hard to find. How's it going, Robinson? Hopefully I said that right. It's kind of hard to see. Worked all night, super tired. But I wanted to get this done, get a video out today for you guys. Right? Look at that. Like even box isn't too bad. It's kind of mostly the same as like we got in the Godzillas. It's not like the most I don't know, most flashy things. Not like an 89 box. I've heard that so some targets have been having them pop up. You're gonna toast me? I do like toast. Toast does sound really good. Monkey's cool though. I like the back. The back actually looks really sweet. Kind of hoping that they still make a T-Rex. Yeah, at Walmart. Actually, that's where I got all of these because what we're going to be opening up is we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles finally showed up. If you guys see, got all the turtle set, which I know we did the San Diego Comic-Con one a while back, but I kind of sold them for way more than I paid for them. So pick these guys up, especially since they're supporting the 6-inch line a lot more, right? Which also got Super Shredder in. Seeing they got some of those in too, so grabbed them. Which sucks because I literally just pre-ordered this thing yesterday. Because NECA was like, "Hey, we're gonna have a pre-order window open up for it, so you got a week to get in pre-orders in. They'll make as many as the pre-orders." And then it's just like, also, actually, to be funny about the scalping thing, I'm pretty sure some dude thought I was scalping because was there like first thing in the morning, right? So got the stuff. And as I'm walking, I see another guy zooming right to the same aisle sees me with just like a handful of turtles and Kongs. Right? Like I just got like about like $200 worth of items here for reasons. I left him a super shredder though, so I'm thankful for that. But also, again, the pre-order window opened up, so there's not really a I don't think there'd be like a super big demand for the price spike uniform. But I guess we'll wait on the turtles because this is actually the one I'm super excited about. So we'll save them for last. We'll start with the Kong because I imagine that's what most of you guys are here for, anyways. Hey, Aaron, how's it going? You're on early. And I'm hoping this Kong's actually pretty sweet. I think most of the Godzillas, I might disappear for a second, but I get him next to it. But I hear that he's definitely big. Yeah, it was, to be fair, it's a guy that I see a lot going in and out buying stuff. Like when the AEW stuff the other day, I saw the same dude like literally just ransacking all of them. Walmart. Picked these up at Walmart. All right, we'll open the monkey now. Super pumped. I don't think I'm gonna keep the box though for this one. It's pretty cool, but nothing too crazy. I think. I've been meaning to. I've been super busy, especially since with customs. I've actually had a lot more of those. Speaking of with the Super Shredder, I plan on making a display-based video too. So I've been more trying to pump out those guys on the action figure news at the moment. Because the only thing that's kind of exciting is like the Harryhausen X Pluses are pretty sweet. But see how the monkey looks inside of the box. Put them out. Damn it. With the knife. Will the knife work better? The knife works 100% better. Because that one, it's kind of an oldie. Oh, that one's barely even holding its head in. Definitely need this for the chest, though. Chest got some wires. Always the funnest part of doing these videos is getting these things out of the prison. That's kind of the weird thing about doing the unboxings is usually like this stuff I would edit out because like I'm always having a hard time with this. I'm gonna put the knife towards me. I think that'll help, right? Yeah, you know what? I think Oh, I just realized it's cracked anyways. Give me the hand. Colin's out. Free the other hand. No, I don't think Colin's are exclusive. The turtles are for sure because the movie turtles only show up at Walmart. Target is the cartoon turtles. But Colin, I've definitely heard of people getting them at Targets and stuff. So, and you get them out like Big Bad Toy Store and stuff. But here you guys go. I like the head. Head's pretty freaking dope. Hey, Burning Godzilla. I want the eyes. I know. God, I wish he had a closed mouth. It's definitely going to be posed with this one for sure. I'm not sure if we would talk about the irregular one. To be honest, I don't even know if I've seen it. To be fair, but here is the roaring head, which looks really nice too. Because this one's definitely got more of like that Skull Island kind of feel to me. Like the sculpt on it's still fairly 33, but it's definitely more of a realistic one. Well, this one's definitely that goofy little animatronic head. He also comes with some open hands, which is nice. The color scheme for him is definitely a brown. Again, very Skull Island esque. Because this is more like how he would actually look instead of being like just a black and white. Hey, figure reviews, how's it going? 83 game. Are you talking about the Towards the Future? Is that the one? We need a 62. I kind of wish. I hope they do that with these because like they can just keep calling them con, right? Like they don't have to specify a year, but still kind of like make it look right. Because like for this, it's just con, but like the accessories and stuff are definitely like convey some of the other cons a little bit. At least for me, anyways. God, his arms are gigantic though. Also super stiff and slightly on the terrifying side. Oh, thanks, Adrian. Glad you enjoyed the content. Definitely try to make this stuff fun. This is all I need too with the live unboxing is just like snap the figure's arms off. Yeah, especially with the Walmart stuff, because I hear like I know they like generally don't get a lot of them in anyways, because for the most part, like the turtle stuff, you only usually see like a couple of boxes show up here and there. Definitely not nearly as much as some of like the other ultimates. But like I know with ours, it gets stocked pretty regularly, but it also sells out really quick. So usually whatever they get in is usually gone in the next like day or two because of how popular this stuff is. So like I said, even with the column, there was like four of them when I went to buy it. So and I would guess probably I'll be back there tomorrow, and I'm gonna assume none of these are gonna be sitting there. Super sweet with the Biolante because hey, no problem. Yeah, 60 con be sweet. Um, oh, the fake, gotcha. I think it's super guys is super fun to do. Yeah, I was thinking about doing the Playmates Destroyer with that. I think that my problem is like the detail consistency isn't quite where I would like it to be. No kissy face, sadly. Also, no, what's her name? Anne? Is Anne the one with the con? I think that's her name. Surprisingly, she didn't come with like that, or even just like a tree. I'm kind of hoping that they eventually make a. Yeah, from what I can tell, he's Walmart. He was $30. For $30, you get him, head sculpt, and two extra hands. Actually, how hard is it to swap the heads up? I would love a black and white version. I was contemplating. Problem is, money's a little tight right now. I wanted to get an extra one too, maybe do a black and white version, but I don't know. Just didn't really have too much of the extra funds, especially since I want to make a little base for this guy, anyways. 62 better come with the tree. That's like the one accessory he needs, right? Oh, they could give him like like the Power Rangers here, like the lightning effects that they got with them, they could do something similar to that. Would be really cool. Um, Grabbing one of the Godzillas because I got one. I got them sitting right over here. Just a normal 62. Or not 62, 89. We talk about 62s all day. It got me confused. But like he dwarfs this thing in terms of height. Like he's not like nearly as thick, but this Kong would mess a Godzilla up. Yeah, I think like $30. I think he's fine. I really like the sculpt. The posability is definitely there. It's kind of weird. Like this is actually soft right here. Oh yeah, we got the Monster Arts 89 Godzilla. We did the three-way battle. He's actually chilling on the chair here. He's actually slightly taller looking at him. I could probably go grab him if you guys really want me to. Which do I think is better, Biollante or Destroya? Well, I'm gonna say Biollante because it's my favorite monster. The Destroyer was good too, though. We got that in to do the repairs on it. Oh, thanks for the donation. Found it at Walmart, in specific. But I have heard that he's been showing up at Targets too. But I don't know if they're like really cranking them out yet. But I definitely seen it pop up in a lot of Facebook groups. Okay, I guess go grab it. Hold on a second. We'll grab the monster. Sure. The nice thing with doing these live unboxings, if you guys want to see stuff, I can make as long as it's down here. Oh, the head does not like to stay down though. Hold on, a little bit of force. But here he is next to the triple K. It's close. Like Godzilla's like a little bit taller, but that's because I got his like head like arched up. But pretty freaking solid, I gotta say. Because the Kong here is definitely more in line with a. You want me to go get okay? I might go get the Malisaur. It scares me, but I could probably go get him and show you before I box him up. He's a chunky boy. So yeah, if you guys are thinking about getting, I highly recommend this one. This is actually a really sweet Kong. Definitely have to do an actual review and get some cool little photos with them. Have to bust out a T-Rex. God, they need we need the T-Rex to go with them, which is kind of cool that like some companies have been starting to make them in the same kind of vein like the old-fashioned dinosaurs. I hope like not X Plus. It's like the Star Ace. Would be super cool. We'll get the turtles up real quick because we already had these before, but figure we'll open them up here because they come with extra bandanas anyways. Siren Head would be kind of cool. I don't know a whole heck of a lot about Siren Head, but like definitely seen videos pop up on YouTube. I'm definitely on there a lot. Thanks, Rambling Mahoney, for the $5. Yeah, it's worth it. Like he's definitely got a good size. I think mouth would have been definitely better. It's kind of like you get the closed mouth is sort of like this one in a way, and I feel like if going for a 33 look, this is the head you're going to go with. This is more like you want to have him like next to a larger Godzilla figure. Oh, which I don't know what one. Maybe like the 24-inch 2019. Definitely don't got that guy anywhere close though. Yeah, my wife's got them all pretty much on order. They also got what's his name? Ymir is coming out. They got Ymir and the Cyclops. I'm pretty excited about. Now, I did see another kind of talk about more toy news stuff here too while I'm doing this. We had NECA showed off that they're going to be making more of these turtles too, which I've seen people complaining about that, about NECA not giving us new sculpts, but because of like how sought after and like how expensive these guys are in the aftermarket, definitely more on board with just them keep pumping out versions of these guys so people are able to get them because they're doing the head sculpts from what it looks like, and they definitely look a lot like these are really nice. Don't get me wrong. Easily probably the best movie turtle figures. But I think they improved on them a little bit with the second one, especially Donnie. Donnie was definitely, I feel like, of all the turtles, he was kind of like the lackluster one. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they never gave us a Final Wars Godzilla, to be fair. I guess we're going to bust out weapons. We're going to bust out weapons here. You guys want to see weapons? Oh, yeah, we've done the guy again. If you go on Super Report Reviews, he has a review on there. Because I got him a little bit later when he came out in the line. Donation isn't working. To be honest, I'm not sure exactly how to help you. I haven't really messed around with it too much myself. With the Amber Raptors? My door's right there for the office. The Amber ones sit on a shelf. You guys didn't know if my house, each section of my house is themed with action figures. We got them all over the freaking place around here. But here he is next to a raptor. It would work per se. I would recommend Bandai vinyls for Godzilla stuff. Personally, that's kind of like what I started with growing up, anyways. Like especially like we had the Treadmaster stuff, which cool. I really like my Treadmaster stuff. But um, once I found out that Bandai vinyls were a thing, definitely was more looking to pick those up. And then after going to my first Godzilla convention and getting pretty much the majority of the Monster Island line, was it? Really started trying to get them from there. Oh, I forgot these are wires. I was like, I didn't really play with the first set too much. Yeah, it might be something on the YouTube end with the donation ones. Appreciate you trying though. Trendmasters were dope. I actually still need to kind of focus on trying to get some more of those. They're more of like a when I see them, I pick them up, but I don't really like. I'm not like actively looking for them, kind of thing. Yeah, I've been trying to not really buy too many of the Transformers. The Beast Wars ones coming out, I definitely going to probably pick up those. Um, but haven't really. None of the other stuff really piques my interest because for the most part, like I have the masterpieces of most of the guys I want, anyways. So I don't really need a whole crap ton of extras. But Mikey, super dope. Let's just say it looked like his eye was kind of fudged up on the camera there, but in person seems good. I thought it was kind of weird that he didn't have any place to hold his nunchucks. Didn't really hit the movie. For the most part, it was kind of like hung out on the side here. But still, always really love the detailing on these guys, especially the Raphael. Always looked really nice with his size. I guess we'll pose these guys a little bit later. Oh, I don't know about the Ultraman one. Mainly because it's like you can get like that stuff. So I don't really feel like I need to really be making like a custom of it because like there's the DreamWorks figures. Like I have a DreamWorks Ultraman towards the '90s one. Would be cool to see like an Ultra Act one because there's or not Ultra Act, but even the figure arts ones, but because they're not in the same vein. But I don't know. There isn't really enough there for really me to be wanting to go all out with it, you know. Hey Grievous, how's it going? Zilla would be cool in the MonsterVerse. I'd be down with that. UPC. Once the video is done, or you can even try to get a picture, but that's the UPC. It's kind of flip flopped. My apologies. Um, I can just read it out for you. It's 63448254128 You might have to remove the 6 and the 9 when looking it up. Yeah, did get the Casey ref. Yeah, there's actually a review on it for the channel here too. They're just chilling right over there. I still need to get my hands on like I need Shredder, Splinter, and the Foot Soldiers, which are supposed to be getting 2 packs too. So I'm not we're super concerned, especially since NECA's been starting to put at least with the movie Turtles, been doing pre-order stuff on their site. So I imagine when they go for pre-order, be able to grab them then. Is your thing still cloth in the back here? It is still cloth on the back here. How about that? I know my large one has it, but it's just it's not too bad. Got out of work, went and picked up some turtle figures, found a con. Today is a good day. I'll be trying to finish up a couple of one commission I got to finish up. I got to try to find a box for Aaron's Malisaur. I think I have a box down here that'll work, and I just got to measure it up and figure out all that. And also, if you get these, they come with little pizzas. Oh, super burpy. I don't know why. Yeah, if they did a Monster Art Zilla, they probably would have to have a stand to go along with it. I would guess. Yeah, I worked the night shift. It'd be kind of cool. I think if anybody's, I think like a NECA or somebody would probably be more down for a Siren Head. Because to be honest, I don't really know how much detail it really needed. It'd just be like a really thin body with like a couple of the sirens on the head. Yeah. To be honest, like I think with the calm there, it kind of has me still hoping that they're still willing to make monster figures. It's just definitely not going to be like Godzilla per se, but maybe just trying to do like old monster figures because they already kind of do like the old slashers and more obscure stuff anyway. So maybe give us like a Reptilicus figure or something. Kind of digging it because I definitely got to pose them differently than what I have with the my quarter scale ones. So I'll probably have them with the backpack in. I know I got to make a little diorama thing for these two guys at some point. I kind of want to have them like sitting in the sewer, like pizza guy's got 30 minutes. So I have like him and Mikey together, and then do one for Leo and Raph, or at least until I get like the Splinter and stuff. That's solid. Like, okay, that one goes in. There's a it's a little terrifying. I think Leo's going to be holding his swords. Definitely want to break these. Still makes me kind of sad to be picking these up because I do love the turtle movies, but I have like the quarter scale one that's already, so it feels weird getting like multiples of essentially the same figure. But because they've been supporting these guys way more than the quarter scale ones, which I know they mentioned that they're eventually going to need to be doing a. That would have been bad. Like quarter scale Splinter and stuff we're supposed to be getting next year, but they're definitely primary focusing these guys. Oh yeah, 100%. Seeing all the Godzilla movies. It's crazy talk. We've even reviewed them. We've reviewed all the Godzilla movies on here. I had to make our side. You know how hard it was to make our Arnez watch every single Godzilla movie. Yeah, I was gonna say actually Arnez still has that giant facehugger chilling around. He almost sold it at the one time, but kind of talked him into keeping it because it's like when are you ever gonna get another one like that, you know? Yeah, no, guys, so great. Like Leo's probably I think the most spot on for the movie. That's probably like Raph, Mikey. I think Donnie's probably the most off. Not crazy off, but definitely out there. Yeah, I like gaming. I haven't as much time as I used to because I used to be like super into doing like shooters and stuff like Halo. I played constantly, but most of my spare time now is mainly doing this and customs, and then watching anime. Watch a lot of anime. Game is definitely confusing. Clap to camera plays. Uh, it's kind of hard to because my problem is like um I don't have as much experience with sculpting, and a lot of that you would have to replace like you'd have to like redo the head and everything because it's like definitely a different style. So I don't know how well I could pull that bad boy off. Oh, more of the I don't know about the action figure reviews. Like we had like them like the Mystery Science Theater style. I do plan on doing more of those eventually. I was kind of hoping that video would have done a lot better than it did. Like it's doing good, but like the amount of effort in it would have been nice to see it a little bit higher, so I haven't had as much incentive to really like try to crank those out. Um, God, I hate to say it, but I like for me, I'm not a big fan of Sword Art Online. I know Arnez loves the anime. Me, I had a hard time getting into it, though the art style is really nice. I will say that about it. It's just the story never really like grabbed me. Oh, it was sweet. Super Shredder. Like the packaging because you got like the poster on the front here, which is nice, and you get like the little keys of Toko and Rezar. So I get to see him. No, I think my weird thing is I like the back of the package. Inside looks cool, but he comes with like weapons and stuff. When do you have weapons and stuff in the movie? Like again, never gonna complain for extra accessories, but it was just like one of those things that was just like, hey, you have 7 interchangeable hands. Yeah, the regular one I was thinking about kind of checking out. Actually, I gotta today in between doing things later tonight. Well, to be fair, I have an extra one coming in because I can't cancel my orders and needed to buy one for videos. So I will definitely probably be doing something with the extra shredder. I'm debating on either just leaving him in the box, like I have one open, one in the box, or making something with him. Because I kind of wanted to do the Shredder Green Ranger from the Boom comics. I thought it'd be kind of cool. Be honest, I don't really have any experience with the Mezco stuff. It's like the one of the companies that puts out stuff now that I like just never bought anything from because I was gonna get the Avas, but I ended up canceling them. Which I'm kind of glad because I'm like pre-owned sites, like on Ami and stuff. They are super cheap to get for what the states out was. So if I was gonna be picking them up, I would just be snagging those because I think you get like unit one for like $50 and use like 100 stateside. Granted, shipping's a nightmare right now because I got like so far 3 packages that are just kind of hanging out because they can't ship them over here. Got so many clippers. One, think he's free. One leg's still in. One thing that's kind of nice though is this guy's like the same price as a Jason figure, which is super cool. Yeah, it just doesn't want to free. Struggle is real. All right, just gotta be careful. I want to yank off the cape. Yeah, U.S. I live in the lovely state of Michigan. It is. It actually hasn't been too bad lately. Where I live, it's super muggy, to say the least. Um, um well, on a fun note, they're not going to make a Kiryu. So super easy. They just don't do it. Because they weren't going to be really giving us any of the kaiju's anyways. Because I'm going to imagine it's probably, as much as we really like the Godzilla stuff, I don't think it's as lucrative as they probably want it to be in order to keep the rights. If I had to venture a guess, I'm not 100%. So it comes with 7 hands, but only 5 extra ones, which that makes more sense. I was thinking, like, man, it comes with 7 extra hands. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm surprised at how many people I see in Michigan as that collect, like even collect Godzilla. Because I know, like around me, and it's like I'm the only one I've ever met that like is into Godzilla and stuff as much as me. But it's like I know like where I buy like vintage toys from, he gets Godzilla stuff in regular, and they sell out. So I'm like, there's somebody else that buys these things. Oh, is he doing a NECA roast stream? But I like the NECA stuff. Oh, with the ride stuff, like when it was like really heavy, we had like one I had to be concerned about. Like it was something that they brought up at work that we had to be careful like driving in. That was like months ago. Yeah, more breads be cool. Like I'm totally down with the turtles. I actually have a pile there of the cartoon turtles. I'm actually selling, uh, because they've been making so many turtle stuff. I'm like, I kind of got to focus on one. And as much as like I enjoyed the cartoons, they were never really um, like a big thing when I was a kid. Like I had the toys and such, but the show like it was kind of like one of those things like movies in particular. Like he used to watch them with me all the time, so that's the main reason why I kind of focus on these. Well, he's a little wiggly. God, look at those abs. I thought they were just painted, but that's sculpt. Because to me, it just kind of looked like a jumpsuit. Man, his elbow's kind of in a weird position. Is it the rubber? Okay, it rotates there. I'm like, I hope that arm is not stuck in that position. Jeez, those eyes. Oh my God, look at those. I think Monster has got googly eyes. Uh, my one nitpick I'm seeing here is the helmet. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like there's a little bit of a gap, and it almost looks like it's sticking out maybe a little bit too far. Outside of that, like shoulder pads are sweet, a little bit soft, so you don't have to worry about cutting yourself on them. Arms, bit of a rotation on them, so you can adjust those, which is cool. Like the strap, knee pads, super sharp. Feet look cool. Even his like skin texturing on his hands looks like they're burnt, which is very appropriate for the movie. You get extra hands too, so you get some open ones. You get some more gripping hands. Another larger gripping hand. I imagine this one's for the ooze. Comes with the canister of ooze. Surprised it doesn't come with like the syringe. I guess that'd be more of like a shredder thing if they made like the shredder from Secret of the Ooze instead of the super shredder. And then he has this giant pike. Now, I kind of want to pose him with the stuff. I'm gonna make it a little display. Uh, funny thing, I was thinking about it. I'm not making it super big. It's mainly gonna be enough to like fit him on it. But I was gonna make the dock so he has like something to stand under. Because like I see like NECA has him like posing of like the destroyed dock, and that makes zero sense to me because when the dock's destroyed, he's squishing. So definitely want to have him just kind of like posing. I'll probably put like a few of the supports broken, have like broken boards and stuff, but he's still gonna just like stand there, just like menacing. Kind of want to maybe put lights on it. I'm not sure on that yet. It is literally bigger than him. Soups here. Grabbing Leonardo, just so you guys can see his scale. Like he's freaking huge. He's like the same price as the corn. Grabbing the corn. He's $30. I think that's like kind of the one dapper bit here is like $30. I got this. It's got the super fancy cape on. I get weapons. I got canisters. I got a bunch of extra hands. Like, feel like I'm winning. No, I still gotta finish his legs. I didn't even remotely touch his legs, and he's gotta get cleared. I might try to fix him a little bit here and there. I did see the Batman trailer. Thanks again for the $5 donation. It looks phenomenal. I'm not even like that big in the comic book movies for the most part. Like I like the Batman movies. Most of the rest of the DC stuff, I still have to actually sit down and watch. Like we started watching Batman vs Superman, like a year ago now, and we started watching it. I was actually kind of interested, just never we had to stop watching it, and then because we had to do something, and never really got a back around to it. Yeah, the cape is definitely material, which is nice. It's the same with the Shredder, where he has like that tiger print cape, which I always thought was really neat. Now, the one thing that always kind of threw me off was Super Shredder because he gets injected with the ooze, and that's how he makes Super Shredder, right? But how does his attire change? Like the ooze, does the ooze change like stuff inorganically too? Because it's just like change color and everything. Super crazy. Yeah, like the Marvel stuff. Like I've literally seen pretty much all of it. Um, Thor: Dark World. I still have not seen the entire thing, which is I want to say sad, but it's a hard watch. Rest are good though. Yeah, it was always like the thing of like when I was a kid, like, oh man, he looks dope, but then you're like, but how? Like really? Yeah, pretty much plot armor. It's cool. Can't really complain. Because like I really love Secret of the Use. The first one's still my favorite. Like to be honest, the first one's still like my favorite movie ever. Because it just like literally has like everything I want in the movie. Like it's a little bit dark. It's got good action scenes. It's got people in suits, really good looking suits. The acting's phenomenal. Like it's not a super long movie. The pacing's great. Like it's just like everything I want in a movie. Yeah, the con definitely super on board with. Shredder, I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't skip on this guy. Because to be honest, I was thinking because he was so large, maybe he wouldn't be as posable as some of the other NECAs, but he's got like definitely on the range of motion. Like he's still got like double jointed knees and everything. Because like wasn't the like Aaron, you might remember the I don't have here, but the armored predator wasn't he like $40 or something? They could have covered it with lighting. To be fair, '90s kids movies, there's a lot that probably shouldn't have been in those movies. Yeah, I was gonna say it was like $40. If I had to pick one, Shredder, 100%. I think he's like the most bang for your buck. Because I think my only nitpick is really like the mask. I think it could be attached better, and it could just be mine. I know it's not like I really have a bunch to really compare to. But just like value wise, like if you enjoyed Secret of the Use, definitely seems like a steal. Like bigger than my hand. Uh, Turtles are great. Like the turtles are mainly like depends on how much you really like them. Because realistically, like Shredder, you can get right now. Shredder, you can just go on the NECA website, $30, pre-order it, you're done. You don't have to go hunt this thing down. Turtles, on the other hand, unless you get lucky and find them in stores, you're going to be paying upwards of $100 for the 2 packs. Last I looked, anyways, because like individually they're like 50, $60. Uh, oh, I don't actually know what he's going for currently, but he's going to be available at quite a bit of stores, and you can even just like pre-order them on toys, Big Bad Toy Store and stuff. So he's not super bad. So I would say, like personally, I'd grab this guy followed by this guy, and then the turtles, depending on how much you really like the turtles. But this, I just think he's just like a super sweet figure to begin with. Because, like I said, I already had one on pre-order, and I seen two, and I was like, well, guess I'm grabbing it. But I'm super glad. So I guess I'll go grab that Malisaur, and then we'll probably call this good. Um, I guess I could bring my other custom I'm working on. I haven't really shown a whole lot of it. Yeah, I was gonna say the Guyver one. I could probably snag that one to show you guys where I'm at. Kind of snagged up on the eyeballs currently because I had to order stuff to make resin for the eyes because I was trying to use this it's like a clear plastic you use a heat gun with and you can mold it, but I was just having a nightmare of a time. And then I got it to look okay, and then the eyes fudged up, and I tried to add the lights, and then broke inside of it, and it's just like if I had hair, I'd be pulling it out. I cannot do the 69 or 62. Sorry, I don't have them currently down here. So he required me going upstairs, waking up the dog, and then waking up my wife. But I would say, like, if you're looking at scale, because the 62 is like I think it's like slightly bigger than this guy, and again, Con dwarfs this thing. So like it would work because to be fair, you can pose Con to hunch him over and stuff to make him kind of work a little bit better, but it's not like amazing, you know. No, it's pretty much I got to get the resin for the eyes. So I'm gonna have to make a mold. Like I already made molds, and I was trying to get a guy that does props around here, but he's been busy, so I'm just gonna do it myself. So I gotta make a mold of the eye socket. I gotta get my arms on the table because I'm shaking the camera. Make molds of the eyes, and then cast them in silicone, and then make resin or pour resin to make them. So that'll probably be a tonight thing I do. To be fair. 64. If you're gonna get a NECA Godzilla 64 is definitely better than GMK. I actually do not. I don't own any of the Predators from the Predator at the moment. Arnez, when we NECA sent us some of those, he got those. Yeah, like the Amber Collection Raptors are fun. I'm trying to think. Like, I know it's gonna be interesting for photos. I'm not sure what T-Rex I can really pose with them. Same thing with the GMK 64. The only reason I still have the 89 and 2003 down here is just lazy and I haven't gotten them upstairs yet. So that's the only reason I really this prepared to show them next to some other guys' little figures. Because where I'm located currently is in my basement. So this is the office in my basement. Where I do my custom stuff is literally in the basement, which I gotta organize that sometime soon. And then I got my upstairs. Yeah, like the GMK is a fine figure. I still like the Monster Arts one better. I could grab the Indoraptor. He'd probably be better. To be fair, it's definitely a larger figure. Yeah, it's like Jurassic Park for the most part is really what you got. Like there's the Rebor stuff, but I don't actually have a T Rex or Rebor. Um, to be honest, I'll probably have them like fighting an Albertosaurus or something. It's probably gonna be the best thing. Yeah, there's that. Like I said, I probably like the Albertosaurus. I got a few of those laying around. Yeah, it's easy in all the room. This is just like the corner here because like my like Pacific Rim turtle stuff is there. That shelf is like hodgepodge of random American toys, mostly wrestling figures and some video games, Star Wars stuff. Then Transformers are there. Uh, that's probably gonna become my custom cabinet. So all my customs eventually will probably go in there. And that's mostly the basement. And then you see like the alien stuff hanging up here. Godzilla's upstairs in the living room because there's so much of it, so that takes my living room. Anime's kitchen, dragon stuff is bedroom. Jessica's other dinosaur stuff, like Jurassic Park World stuff, is outside this door. And then upstairs is just dinosaur stuff in general. Yeah, Ranger stuff, sweet. Wish there was more people that were like super into it. Because mainly, like, it's pretty much Mighty Morphin or Bus. Working on the Malosaurus, Aaron. Don't you yell at me. so, um, so for like you see here, for the most part, it's Mighty Morphin. But I've started gathering some other guys because like I watch Zero, so I've been picking up these guys. I have like the Morpher, the weapons here. The Morpher's actually autographed by a couple of the Rangers. I still got to work on getting more of those, but that ain't happening anytime soon. And then, or Draken from the comic books with the custom chair I made for him. Or throne, I should say. Super duper light. I don't think I made a video of that. Pretty sure I didn't. Oh, it sucks. Waiting is horrible. Hey, Godzilla Productions, how's it going? Yeah, I guess I can show con. So here's the con. Just in case, we'll keep popping it back on here on a regular basis. Looks super cool. Actually, you know what? We're gonna pop the. The one of the head and arms, correct? I see. Okay, that's like I see an arm or hand. Yeah, there we go. With what I would say is the preferred head. I like the eyes too. I think they captured the eyes of the animatronic really nicely for this. Looks really good though. I like the dry brushing on it. It's really nice. Well, got it. I might have a tree. I'll work on that. Figure it just right. So abusive with all my stuff. Go grab the stuff. Yeah, these are the Lightning collection. I also have the Bandai ones. Or up here, the Legacy collection ones. I got a few of the old ones, but not the too crazy. Like it's mainly up here. You can see like I got the older monsters and stuff, but the Rangers I kind of skipped out. I still got like the Red Dragon Zord in there. But okay, if you guys want to give me a second on the Playmates con, this would be kind of cool. The Playmates con, to be fair. I have them down here. I don't know how you get it on though. To be fair, right? Okay, so I will be right back. We will grab. I'm trying to figure out how we actually hold on to that mouse because I have to hold on to it to show you guys, and then I gotta try to sit it down because he doesn't have legs. Yeah, NECA's still easily one of my favorite toy companies, for sure. Mainly because it's just like ease of accessibility. They make stuff that like I wanted since a kid, and they also make stuff that like nobody really wants. Like for instance, Turtles. We wanted movie figures for freaking ever, and the only real good movie figures you could get were like the original Playmates when the Lion movie came out, and now we get like super solid ones that aren't just like statues that cost like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Same with like Pacific Rim stuff. Nobody else is really making that stuff. Looks great. Terminator stuff. Would have loved that as a kid. All you have were like the Kinder stuff, which is like cool. This stuff here, but I don't want to expand his Dawn. That's inappropriate. Yeah, the Legacy swords were sweet. I know my only issue is because I have them in the basement. I got to clean off their armor periodically. The diecast on them likes to clot up really bad, so I gotta muff that up. Uh, yeah, Pacific Rim cards are sweet, but it's kind of like if you didn't get them when they were coming out, they're very expensive. Could be a Patreon. Get some. We'll get some like epoxy putty. We'll make them anatomically correct. I can sculpt them the detailing if you guys really want to. I don't know if I would do that for just the dollar donations though. To be fair, we don't really got anybody that just does $1 though. Oh, NECA. I got into NECA originally with the video game stuff. So like the Dead Space figures. I used to have some of the Resident Evil ones. I ended up selling those. And then from there, I started grabbing like Alien and Predator because I was like, these are kind of cool and they're different than the McFarlane ones I got. And then more or less started spam buying everything. Okay. All right. Well, definitely, yeah. I'll go do the dinosaurs because, to be honest, I've been up for a while. This is going to be super fun, super tight. You know, my AC's on, so I might get a little loud. So if you guys don't follow on Instagram, I do a lot of my custom stuff goes up on there. So like this is for Aaron, the Malisaur. He's fully done. I just gotta figure out how I'm boxing him up. Turned out pretty sweet. Back here, all custom on. He's got extra quills on the back of his neck. He's got the giant crest here on the front. Added a little bit of a chin to him. The rest of his paint job, the rest of his parts are painted up, but they're all individual because he's going to have to ship. So if I put them together, he isn't going. He isn't getting disassembled. And then you can still close them because articulation still works. Gotta be a little bit careful, but like for the most part, like this is all hooked into his head with wires. This has like dowel rods, and a lot of aluminum foil. Like he's sturdy as crap. I wouldn't imagine he'd take a fall. I've already had a couple issues of these guys pop off pretty easy. I definitely got to glue them back down. So, Aaron, when you get them, if a couple of these pop off, you just got to super glue them back on. It's super easy. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, super fun. I wish it didn't take as long as it did. It's definitely it's just kind of just like an off and on project, but he's finally done. But yeah, this is essentially would have been the original concept for the Indominus before we, outside of what we got for the movie. So it was going to look something like this to begin with. Yeah. So, like under his arms are painted too. The scaling, I did like a dry brushing for. It's kind of meant to more look tribal-y. I think it distorted. On a high note, he kind of holds himself up when he's on the ground. It just kind of scares me. One good things, especially those quills. This is the other one I'm working on. Well, this one's just for me. I'm not even. I like. He's been filmed for the most part outside of what Aaron's got. This is the other one I'm doing. The lighting might not show up very well. Currently, I'm kind of stuck on. I gotta get the train. I gotta make his eyeballs still. So once the silicone comes in, she'll be able to bust that out in like a day or two. Plus, the cool thing about the silicone is I kind of want to make more stuff I could sell. So maybe like make like custom beams for monsters. I know there's a dude that makes beam for other stuff. I kind of just want to focus on like kaiju oriented things if I was going to do it. But yeah, this is when I'm done. He'll be articulated. But like for his blades, they're actually magnets, so you can swap them out. But he's got a little baggy. The game plan is to have his eyes light up, and then I got to put a suit on, and there's just a lot of cleaning and painting. So it'll be fun. If you guys don't know who this is the Guyver, specifically from Guyver the Dark Hero, which is the sequel movie. Really good. Definitely recommend it if you guys haven't seen it and you like Power Rangers but want something a little bit more violent. Super awesome movie. I also have the Zolonoid Guyver too. I'm working on. Shin? He's way over there. I don't think I'm going to show Shin. I'm sorry. See you later, Distorted. I think Melosaurus would have been trying to think because I like the Indominus design, but I think Melosaurus would have definitely like conveyed that this thing wasn't supposed to be a dinosaur. Like it would have been more like you would understand how genetic it was. Con's great. Sal, if you guys want to see, looks really cool. Like the animatronic head, I definitely think is the best. The roaring head is nice, but a little bit too realistic for me for the 33. He's got the extra hands. Between the two, still think the Super Shredder is definitely the most bang for the buck if you're doing them. You get like 5 extra hands and blades and stuff. Really nice. Also, somebody wanted to see, but here he is next to the Mattel Indoraptor, which you definitely get them to look eye to eye. So if you wanted them punching and shoving trees down their throats, definitely a good option. All right, guys. I guess we'll take a couple more questions and then go to bed. Been a long night. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Godzilla's content, it's super sweet. I pretty much puts action figure reviews way more often than I do. Yeah, as I say, he just started. I seen him at Walmart. I know some people I've seen like popping up at Targets and stuff. So if you go out, definitely check. I know there's. I think he had a problem like there isn't really much WalMarts around, but um, definitely heard some people getting him at Target. Nah, Shane's fine. Officially, he was never actually broken. This is kind of like the joke for the video. It's kind of like the same people that asked if I sold the Mecha Godzilla, which I never actually did. Yeah, we've seen the Playmates guy get plenty of times. It's just like I don't know, nothing new per se. Yeah, because I was thinking about going to check out my Target, and then it was kind of just noticed them at Walmart, so I was like, well, guess I'm doing that now. No problem, Aaron. It was a fun project. Like it's definitely I think with a lot of people seeing that one, it definitely sparked a lot more people wanting me to do some commission works. He does cry a lot. That's sort of his thing. Probably not with the raw 10 stuff. Uh, the snake, I kind of like him more now because I found out he has like the spawn eyes on the back of like the back of his head. I'm trying to think of what the frill. So that was cool. Hold on. Got corona. Anyways, with the Raptor still just like eh. It's a good possibility. Like the NECA stuff does really well on the channel, so definitely want more reasons to. We do gotta do like a top 10 Godzilla NECA list at some time. Oh yeah, 100% from Michigan. It's the best state, don't you know? Yeah, we done. He said an unboxing on this channel, the Snake Alien. Right there, kind of wrapping around my post. Again, all the Godzilla stuff's upstairs. So outside of like, I have like a couple of the Playmates down here and the '89 Godzilla. It's really about it. It's one of those like he's a really good looking figure, but the pose is like leaves something to be desired. There's a possibility on the NECA one. Wanting to get on back on doing the anime reviews. It's a lot of just like between work and like he's just got his house, so he hasn't really had much spare time to do stuff. Like finally got him to get a live stream going last night. So not too sure. Kind of maybe just like sit down, just talk about a couple like the animes I've been watching. Because there's like Rent a Girlfriend, Fire Force. There's a few others. The Gods of High School. Been checking that one out too. Best shielding for displays. Uh, I think I kind of like these aren't good for the figures because I actually have like bases for them, but they were cheap, so that's kind of the reason why I got a bunch of those. Um, to be honest, I kind of just like bookshelves for the most part. Like they're flat, they display pretty nicely. Like details are kind of nice because you don't have to worry about dust quite as much. Um, but it's kind of like just get what you can get. For the most part, transformer wise, it's mainly going to be the like the Beast Wars stuff. I might be picking up at some point. Not sure if we're going to be doing like full fledged reviews. I might like toss them up for like Patreon super stuff, like the Hodgepodge reviews, which I actually have to do one of those tonight too. No Scorponok, but definitely like the Beast Wars stuff. Oddly enough, my favorite Godzilla figure is still the Imperial Godzilla 1984. Still my favorite. Yeah, that's kind of like the reason why like I try to get Arnez to watch them, but I know he hasn't been watching like nearly as much anime as I have, so it's been kind of hard. Because for the most part, he likes to watch them like after they've already come out. So like ReZero, he's really into, but he's waiting for the series then while I just been watching it. Yeah, they're supposed to be. I forget where I seen it, but yeah, I seen they were doing Beast Wars stuff. Because they already had to show there's like a Megatron Dinobot, and kind of like when we spoiled the Playmates Godzilla figures for some of the stuff, like when they had like the SKUs for what was showing up in the systems. Uh, Beast Wars stuff was on there. What do you hands out at Inez's house? It is super sad. Yeah, I don't know if it's like which Transformer line though. I'm not sure if it's an actual new one or if it's just going to be like what the line they're currently doing is just going to kind of continue. But I know they're doing stuff. Yeah, it's been like a lot of the old Godzilla stuff I really like. Most of the newer, like the new-ish Godzilla stuff that I really like is probably like the Triple K Godzilla. Um, Probably my like X plus 62. You suck. Tell me I suck. Getting content out, son. Hey Mario, hello, what's going on? Have a good night, Reese's. Yeah, midnight's late. Maybe I might have answered a question. I know it's everybody. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I was thinking it was like the War for Cybertron stuff. But thought I had a different title for it. Well, that's how they're supposed to do. That's why you do live streams, Arnez, because the video literally is doing itself. I don't even have to try. I just talk. I just look at the camera and go. See what I got to deal with? He's not even here and he's belittling me. It's one of those like I definitely want to get back to, but it's gotta get Arnez watching the same animes. But it's not like we when we used to do it, we would watch it together because when we worked together, we kind of worked at the same times. So like we would just take lunches together. But yeah, can't really do that anymore. So like then we would just sit down and watch anime. No, the con's definitely its own thing. So I wanted to expect a skull crawler because it falls into the legendary universe. So that's a whole other rights thing. But I could see them doing like just it's a T Rex figure, but it oddly looks like the 33. You know? Heck yeah, everybody chants Steve. No, found it in stores. All this stuff I purchased at Walmart. I wish I was a custard crab. I could use a burger. Love me some burgers. I don't know if you guys seen the Robert Frank video, but I definitely like me some burgers, and he yelled at me about it. No, definitely Dora Chanard has in the chat. That's rude. Try to take over my chat, Ernest. Oh yeah, what'd you guys think of the Avengers? I'm just gonna use this like a chat room now. we're just like messaging each other. This is great. No, I will not do it, Dav. Dragon Ball Z is great. Saga probably. I want to say Namek. I still really like Namek. It's probably Namek or Cell. No more Godzilla stuff. Literally, the 89 2003 is it. Nothing more. Not doing the skull crawler or the con for the most part. Kind of want to, but I got like a lot of other pre-orders already, so kind of winging it. Because for the most part, like I like con, but not enough to where I need like super high detail stuff. Like I would much prefer like just normal action figure. Literally nothing they could do related to Godzilla. I did see the Richard Simmons, kind of into it, but probably not going to be buying it. It's cool though. Reading the comment. Ernest, you're not supposed to go to the gym. You're supposed to record more video game footage. God, stop being productive. I would hope they do a Rex. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. But it'd be cool. Tell me what to do, Aaron. Actually, probably should tell me what to do. Oh, speaking of, I guess you can let me. Are you working tonight, Ernest? Curious. You can let me know here. Uh, Maybe because I'll tell you right now, I'm probably not. I got too much stuff to do today. Oh, thanks, real. I like my collection too. All right, I guess we're gonna conclude it here. Figure you guys stick around if you weren't here at the beginning. Shredder, super awesome. Turtles, still great. Grant, we've done videos on them before here too, so I don't want to get too much into those. Colin, super fantastic. Definitely the two most standout figures. If you guys would like to pick them up, the con currently, you can find them showing up at Targets, Walmart. You can pre-order them on like places like Big Bad Toy Store. I think he's on Amazon currently too. A little bit more pricey, but he's on Amazon. Shredder, you can also pre-order right now on the NECA Toy Shop. So he's pretty easy to get a hold of if you guys can't find him at a Walmart. And Turtles, good luck with that one. Alrighty, I will talk to you guys later. Probably be trying to do more of these in the near future because I definitely do like doing these like live stream unboxings. Just haven't had anything really like super exciting coming because most of my import stuff has been kind of on halt. I get some stuff periodically, but most of my things have been fairly large figures. So also I want to pay like $100 something to give them to my house. Kind of just sitting until the post office starts working again. No, I don't have your Predator. They didn't have your Predator. Oh, thanks, Bob, for the $3 donation. I appreciate it. Playmates make a Godzilla want. Are you asking if it was okay? He's okay. I like the smaller ones better, to be fair. I know you want it. I can't. We gotta find it to be able to get it. Got like everything else though, which is kind of sad. Because like we got Shredder, we got Calm. It's just like none of the Comic Con stuff showed up there. Uh, Unless somebody already grabbed it, but that could be it too. All right, I will see you guys later. Oh boy, I get my mouse back on.